Hello and welcome to this week 2 of this new Source Gaming streaming thing that we're currently trying out. Today we're going to be playing The Great Ace Attorney, the Japan-only Ace Attorney spin-off, one of 3. Because we never got Ace Attorney Investigations 2, and we never got Great Ace Attorney 2, and there's a possibly a good chance that we're not gonna get. I don't know. We'll talk about that later. I kind of want to have a discussion about Ace Attorney's localization in a bit. But yes, we are playing Great Ace Attorney, and as you could probably tell from this title screen, this is a fan translation by the Scarlet Study team, who are doing God's work, let me just say, bringing this game over and localizing it. Right now, the first 2 cases are completely finished, and that's what we're going to try to go through tonight. They just released an update today, coincidentally, about the 3rd case being almost finished and 50% completed on the 4th case, and they're even looking into doing English dubbing, which should be really interesting. But before we get to that, I'm gonna bring in my my good friend here, the huggable, lovable Ahegao fan, AShadowLink, which I don't know if any of you are connoisseurs of internet podcasts, but we were on the Zelda Informer podcast for a bit, and that was fun, and now it's dead, and I miss it. But yeah, welcome aboard, AShadowLink.
Hey, I'm a big Ace Attorney fan. I've partaken in just about every game, and I'm really sad that that Capcom isn't localizing these 2 games, the 2 Dai Gyakuten Saiban games, especially because they're the actual continuations to the series by the original creator, Shu Takumi.
Yeah, it's very interesting that these games haven't been localized, and Capcom's never really given us a clear answer. We've gotten 2 very vague ones, but never anything definite is the interesting thing.
Yeah. From what I understand, I have been waiting to play this one, but it's a continuation of some of the systems that they introduced in Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, that is actually one of the things I read about, which I think is really fascinating. And
yeah.
The Professor Layton Ace Attorney crossover is also really strange because, like, that was nearly a 3DS launch title in Japan. I remember it being one of the first games announced for the 3DS, and then it took, like, what, 3 years, 4 years for it to come to the West?
Yeah. And people were, I think it came out in Europe, and then it took a while to come to the US.
Yeah, no, it
And I think people were expecting it to get relocalized, but they just kept it all with the original, like, European voice acting intact.
Yeah. And then on top of that, 6 and 5 were both digital only.
Yeah.
Because Capcom thinks these games don't sell, and I feel like doing that didn't help in the slightest.
Oh, definitely. The most recent Dylan game got, like, boosted up from an eShop title to retail, and Nintendo's just like, no. In America,
yeah,
digital only, and that's gonna crash and burn.
I think it's especially strange that they made the trilogy, the HD trilogy of 1, 2, and 3, digital only. I would have thought out of all of the games, that would have been the one they did a physical release in the US, because those 3 games sold really well on the DS.
I think even also Apollo Justice sold, like, better than any of them, and that's still digital only.
I'm kind of hoping with the Switch upcoming release. Don't worry, we're gonna start the game soon. I just wanted to get this out of the way before, you know, cutscene happens, and then we're talking over the video game. But I'm kind of hoping with the Switch release, first off, physicals, please, and second, I actually think there's a pretty good chance they might bring over Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
It's very likely that 5 and 6 will be going over because they already have HD versions. Actually, all of them have HD versions with uncompressed cutscenes and all that. Well, less compressed cutscenes. It's really neat.
The thing that didn't even occur to me until like a few days ago was that, of course, this is all leading up to a 7th game that they've pseudo confirmed on the Switch. And oh my, it's gonna be the first console level graphics Ace Attorney game.
It's gonna look exactly the same,
but like sharper.
I played at least the 5th game on the iPhone. I played it on the iPhone. I waited for the iPhone version so that I could play it with uncompressed visuals, and it looks great. It looks fantastic.
Even on the 3DS, 5 and 6 look amazing.
They hold up really well, even with their... they hold up really well, even with their low resolution. Like, the art design is great.
Edgeworth in Layton looks like a 3D representation of his 2D sprite from the first game. Like, it's spot on.
I feel like they did a better job recreating the original style with the Layton crossover than with 5 and 6.
It's a shame it's kind of like Babby's first Ace Attorney game, but it also makes a good introduction. Anyway, it's been nearly 8 minutes. It's time to actually start. I've been putting off this game for far too long. I was going to play this on another stream when I had my eye surgery, but I was in such pain, I was like, no, I gotta end this early. So,
okay.
Here it is, I'm gonna hit the start load button. Oh my god! It happened. You know, I'll boost the volume.
文明開化の大号令のもと、極東の島国にまさに今西洋文化の大波が押し寄せていた。活気に満ち溢れる帝都の民は変化、革新の熱気にむせ返り、その変化に戸惑う者も飲み込んで、時代は大きなうねりの中にあった。そして今、そんな時代を舞台に一つの物語が幕を開く。
All right. They've gotten like really good with the animated cutscenes in these games.
Yeah. I always felt like they did a really good job, like, transferring over the art style. Yeah. Less so in the most recent game, Spirit of Justice. Yeah. They changed to, like, A1 Productions, and the art got a little weird. But with Dual Destinies and Professor Layton and this game, it looks great.
So I don't know. I kind of quickly read over the first 2 lines of text, but how are we gonna do this? Do we want to dramatically read the text on screen?
All right. Do you guys want voice acting?
Oh no! All right. I'll just say whatever, and then we can I guess we can choose characters the more it goes on.
Oh, excellent.
Oh god. All right. Everything is so benign at first glance, but one step beyond this waiting room is the great courtroom where my fate will be decided. Here, you can take up the official.
What are you looking at?
It's nothing.
There's no point in glaring at me like that, you damned murderer.
Ellipses. Sorry. Oh, fuck that. I'm not reading.
Ryūnosuke Naruhodō.
Thank you. Phoenix Wright 2.0. I'm a citizen of the Empire of Japan, and this is my 2nd year at Imperial Yume University. 3 days ago, I was caught up in a terrible incident. Now, though, I await my judgment. Halt.
Should I do...
Yeah,
like...
go for it.
Okay, Bailiff, that remark you made! No! I can't let that pass! What? Who are you? I am the defense attorney for the accused you see before you. Defense attorney, you say? Until the end of today's trial and the passing of the final verdict, you have no right to accuse this man of being guilty of anything. I will not tolerate that, even from you,
Oh shit, he's gonna fucking die! Talk about murder! Someone's about to be murdered in the lounge!
Arrogant student, you're just spouting hot air!
That'll show him.
Better than having a head full of hot air, like yours. Wouldn't you agree? Ryūnosuke Naruhodō? Oh my god.
Wow. Sorry about all that.
Why exactly are you apologizing to me?
I don't know, you almost murdered that man. You're right. Oh. I'm really sorry. Asugi? That makes sense, right?
I think that's it.
Yeah. I know some Japanese for getting you caught up in this.
And in the end, you will still end up apologizing anyway.
Yes, my thing.
That's exactly like you. No doubt about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Seinfeld theme.
Lately, your name has been in every paper in the capital. Imperial Yume University professor murdered. The criminal, a student of the same university. And yet, this incident... It's not your doing, is it?
That goes without saying. Please believe me. I didn't do it. I didn't commit murder.
Then stop hanging your head! Chin up! Stand up straight!
Asugi?
I have faith in you. Ryūnosuke Naruhodō.
See, you know, if this game was actually translated, they would have made the name like Rio Wright or something. This is my best friend, Kazuma Asugi. Like me, he's a second-year student. But, to put it bluntly, he's way ahead of me. He's the pride of our university. After all, he may just be a student, but he's already qualified. Oh, I guess, alright.
Please, stop that.
I didn't press the button, by the way. That just happened.
Defense attorneys are still a new profession in this country. We have but a meager existence in the judicial system, for now at least. I know I said the same thing 3 days ago, but...
Oh, that was... alright.
Oh, fuck.
Asugi, that passion makes me proud to call you my friend. 3 days ago. That's right. The day of the incident. Hey, how you doing? Congratulations, Asugi! Your study abroad has finally been approved!
Yeah, I've finally done it! It feels like my dream has become a reality. My accomplishments have finally been recognized.
As a defense attorney from the Empire of Japan, you're off to see the greatest legal system in the world, huh? I'm proud to call you my friend. Within the halls of Imperial Yume University, You'd be hard-pressed to find anyone who doesn't know Asugi's name. People like to say that wherever he goes, a mysterious warm wind follows.
I wish to change this country's legal system. Therefore, I will head beyond the great ocean and see this great legal system with my own 2 eyes.
The Great British Empire. I'd like to see it too.
Then why don't you come with me? The 2 of us, rampaging through the Queen's domain together. That would certainly make me very happy.
I can't believe they're not just cracking, you know, snarky remarks like in every other Ace Attorney game. It's like the most formal anyone has ever talked in any of these. You make it sound so easy.
Oh, this isn't good. Look at the time. I need to get going.
Oh no, we got our first dislike.
Oh shit.
I don't know what you expected from us. We're not gonna skip all the cutscenes. What? We were playing this for the first time. Since I've come all this way, I'll just relax here a little longer.
Alright. We never really get to visit restaurants as high class as this, after all. Take care. I'll see you in tomorrow's English lecture. Partner!
Oh, yeah, in this world, the Ace Attorney, the legal systems are like a fucking hodgepodge of just video game. Like...
It's not historically accurate.
Yeah, it's... That's why in the movie they had to, like, super gamify it. Also, hey, Kara is determined 87. Just after that, the incident unfolded. When did this get English? What? This is a, fan translation. Done by Scarlet Study. Look them up, they're good boys. Oh, Asugi, a moment, please. Oh no, they look so disappointed!
Hello, Professor. So you're here as well, I see.
I can't say that this incident does not concern me. But more importantly, Asugi, it would be in your best interest to see the judge in his chambers.
The judge?
He's been looking for you for some time, you see. I don't know why I sound like John Wayne doing this. After all, you did take on the roles of the defense so suddenly. As a result, today's proceedings seem to be in a bit of a disarray. No, it wasn't DMCA'd. They actually just posted an update today.
Yeah.
I wonder who might this gentleman be? I feel as if I've seen this man at the university before. Yeah, he's a professor, they just said it.
Understood. I shall be taking my leave. Allow me to accompany you.
I'm glad you took the initiative there.
Well then, Naruhodō, I'll see you in the courtroom.
Right, I'll be counting on you, Sugi. Ellipses. Ellipses. Ugh! This is awkward! Excuse me? Yeah? You're the defendant of this trial. Japanese name, correct? I should use Ryu right. I like that name a lot. Yes, you got the right man. I am Yujin Mikotoba, a professor of forensic pathology at Imperial Yume University. Professor Mikotoba? I've heard that name from Sugi. Sugi told me that he lobbied the government tirelessly to allow him to study abroad.
Thank you, the Nintendo Fan 37. I do love the Source Gaming a channel I'm definitely a part of.
Yes, the best employee. I've heard from Asugi that he considers you to be his best friend. In that case, there is something I must tell you. What is it? As you are aware, Asugi will be studying abroad in the Great British Empire. However, in the event that he loses today's trial, the trip will be suspended, and I imagine he'll never be given another opportunity again. What? As I thought, you didn't know. I assumed that Asugi would hide the truth from you. Asugi, despite knowing what's at stake, you still took on my defense? But how? How could it come to that? The government selected Asugi from a large pool of candidates. That just proves how serious of a privilege was granted to him.
The translation's not complete, but they finished the first 2 cases.
Yep, and they're currently finishing up 3 and 4.
Yeah, they posted an update today saying 3 is going through testing.
Yeah, all you have to do... I'm going to look at the link real quick. Actually, I'm just going to post the link in chat to where you can find all of the updates.
Yeah.
There you go. ScarletStudy.gq. There you go. Yeah. Alright, cool. That's... Even so, I swear I didn't do it! I didn't murder anyone! Of course. That much is clear to me. However, if you consider the evidence, it may be very difficult to prove. After all, today's trial is incredibly unique. Huh? What do you mean? That you will come to understand when the trial begins, even perhaps to your dismay. Then, what on earth should I do? Please keep in mind, I'm not asking you to stand there and accept a guilty verdict. Huh? Right when the trial begins, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. You must reply, "I am," before anyone else. I am? Just what kind of a question will I be answering? No. You don't mean. It's going to be, who is the killer, or something like that. Of course not.
Defendant! It's time to begin the trial. Proceed to the courtroom immediately. I call the judge.
Yeah! My, so it is time. Let's end this little secret talk of ours here. In any case, let me just say this. Kazuma Asugi must not stand as the defense attorney in today's trial. Oh!
It's time to defend our son.
Oh, shit! Of course, the one who ultimately decides that will be you.
What are you waiting for? Do you want to be declared guilty?
Oh, dude, that's badass!
You don't need an attorney who's only good for boasting about himself. Hurry up!
If I lose today's trial, I'll be found guilty of murder. And on top of that, Asugi's study abroad will be cancelled. I think that's just really funny for some reason. And the prom's tomorrow! And so, my trial began. My one and only chance at freedom, with me blind to what lay ahead. A trial deciding my fate, one I'll never forget. This has a really strong opening.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was, like, kind of sluggish at first because of all the fucking, like, you know, like, wordy talking. But, like, holy shit, they really, like, built up sort of a interesting start here.
I love Shitakumi's writing.
Yeah. So, this is a courtroom.
Yes, the Supreme Court. A place of judgment, with the highest authority in the Empire.
For some reason, the people in the gallery are giving me an odd feeling. Those are military uniforms. It feels like there are a lot of important people here.
Today, the trial will be conducted in absolute secrecy
Holy shit.
by direct order of the government.
Did we murder JFK? Like, what the fuck happened? Absolute secrecy.
Yes, the general public is unaware of this trial.
But I thought... Oh, alright, never mind.
All attendees are limited to military and government officials.
They knew he got arrested. They didn't know about the trial. Huh? But why?
You'll find out soon enough. More importantly, though, it's time to concentrate, Naruhodō. The trial is about to begin.
Do you think... Oh my... It's the same sound from the fucking DS!
Court is now in session for the trial of Ryūnosuke Naruhodō.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I love that it's pain. It's pain. Get him.
The defense is likewise. Before we proceed any further, there is one thing I must confirm. Defense, last night I received an abrupt application requesting a change of attorney. Yes, Your Honor. I was the one who submitted that application. Normally, an attorney should be appointed 2 days before the trial. For now, though, I shall pose a simple question. For today's trial, who is standing as the defense for the accused?
But if I answer... I'm sorry, I'm caught up. Oh no. But if I answer I am, that would mean... There's no time to think about it. I should. So...
Yeah.
Do you think the second option is like a fail state because his friend is awful?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Your Honor, there is no need to verify. Needless to say, the acting attorney for the accused is...
Sir!
Oh, you look so nervous.
Oh, the fucking eyes! That's so good! That's really good!
What was that? That out-of-place yell!
The acting attorney for the accused for this trial is... me. Ryu, right?
What?
This is so good!
What do you think you're doing? Naruhodō!
I heard it earlier. All of it. From Professor Mikotoba.
Come again?
If I am declared guilty, your study abroad will be suspended.
I'm disappointed. So you're saying that you don't trust me at all?
Not at all.
You think that, as a defense attorney, I might lose?
Yeah, probably. I am the protagonist. No, absolutely not, but... if there's even a chance of that, because of me, you would...
I knew full well that you, of all people, would definitely feel that way about it, so I kept quiet. Why did he have to go and do that? The professor went too far. Very well! The court acknowledges that the accused chooses to stand as his own defense.
Oh, well now. To think the defendant would renounce his attorney, he must be admitting to his crime.
Objection! Do not misunderstand. The defendant himself knows best of his own innocence. It's that simple. Isn't that right? Defendant!
The fucking eye animation is like so subtle, but it's like it actually like it works really well. Oh, yes, that's right. Oh man, I've really gone and done it now.
Phoenix was inspired to be a defense attorney by his childhood. Mia defending him later just added to that. He was already in law school when Mia defended him.
Don't you remember with the lunch money stealing in the flashback?
Man, it's the first game.
Yeah, in the butts. Because this defendant is Larry is drawing a total blank on what he should say next.
Do whatever you must. Please stop darting your eyes back and forth like that.
A mere college student accused of a trite crime is to be tried at our Supreme Court? You sully the Supreme Court! The impropriety, what the fuck? I can't read. Of the matter is an outrage, to be sure.
As you know, gentlemen, this is the High Senate of the Supreme Court. As such, we demand a trial befitting this courtroom, the pinnacle of our legal system. Defendant?
Yo.
I shall now gauge whether or not you hold the necessary qualifications to stand in this court.
I have my pin right here. What is he trying to tell me?
Put it another way, the judge is doubting your ability to defend yourself properly.
Bullshit, I've played like 6 of these games. I know what's up. And the one who doubts that the most is none other than myself.
With that, we shall continue. I have some simple questions for the defense.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
First, please promptly state the name of this incident's victim.
Oh, fuck. Now that's something I know for sure. I've heard it countless times since the incident. After all, they did shoot him. It's... Huh? I can't think of his name. I'm so nervous that I can't remember. What was it again?
Naruhodō? I'm just taking a guess, but your mind is drawing a complete blank, isn't it?
You're my best friend, alright?
Don't worry, every detail is reported and noted in the court record.
Oh, cool. The court record?
You can touch the court record button in the top right corner of the bottom screen.
It's like... It's fucking Metal Gear shit.
And there, you'll find everything you need, even things you might have forgotten.
Touch the court record button. Alright, let's try it.
This is the list of evidence. You can also view the profiles of people involved in the case. Once you confirm the victim's information, press back to return to the task at hand.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
It was Watson!
We killed Watson?
Watson!
Always remember to check the court record if you ever need ideas on what to do next.
Oh no! I can't believe we fucking shot Watson!
We shouldn't keep the judge waiting. Present your answer to him. Choose the profile of the victim and present it to the court.
Hi!
The victim is Professor John H. Watson.
Oh my god.
Of course you would remember the name of a professor in your own universe.
Professor Watson was formally invited to teach medicine at Imperial Yume University. He arrived here from the Great British Empire 3 years ago. And because of that, we now have a large problem on our hands.
Oh yeah, it's like an international incident.
The Great British Empire. Upholding the relationship we're developed with the British is of the utmost importance. Need to take a swig.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Our two empires recently completed some negotiations with each other. The result was the signing of a mutually beneficial treaty, as I'm sure you all know. The Japanese-Anglo Alliance Treaty. Everyone in this court knows about it.
You knew that, yes, you still murdered a British man. And on top of that, you're students at Imperial Yume University yourselves!
Oh hey, welcome to our stream. You're doing a great job.
Murdering your own professor, have you no shame?
Oh shit! Hey! Scarlet Study person, you're doing God's work. You're badass. I'm actually really appreciative of this. Like, seriously, 100%. Holy fuck. Thank you for this. I didn't do it, though.
This is a crucial case. Not the crucial case, just one of them. The Great British Empire is watching us carefully.
Hey, I know in your recent update you said you were looking for voice actors. We're free.
Hey.
We'll do it for. Well, you know what? We're unlike other girls. We'll do it for the exposure.
It has been requested that this case be resolved quickly. In other words, our weak justice system is being bent to the whims of the British.
Wouldn't be the first time, huh?
And you just happen to be a convenient scapegoat for their accusations.
By the way, our Twitters are in the description below. Also, donation links. HMU fam.
So that's why this trial is unique.
Correct. Our country is being pressured to deliver a verdict quickly. Simply because the victim is British.
A British man. Professor John H. Watson. In the end, it doesn't really matter if there's a treaty or even a country at stake. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
No, this isn't good. Look at the time. I need to get going.
Since I've come all this way, I'll just relax here a little longer.
Alright. We never really get to visit restaurants as high class as this, after all. Take care. I'll see you in tomorrow's English lecture, partner.
Hey waiter, put it on the MX.
Hey waiter, can you bring me a gun?
Off to see the great British Empire, huh? Sugi sure is something. Oh? Oh, he was just off camera the whole time. Hey, I've seen that man before. He's that professor from Britain. I never got his name, though. I should go introduce myself. And so... I went to Professor Watson's table to introduce myself.
Welcome to the stream.
Well, yeah, welcome to the stream.
No! Let's move on to the next question.
Yes, Your Honor.
How did the victim, Professor John H. Watson...
Oh my god, it's another Scarlet Study person! Holy shit, you're doing God's work! You're badass! Seriously, I appreciate it! Words! I love you! Also, links in the description below to our Twitters. Please make us English voice actors for the dub. I read the update.
Oh my god.
I know we're goofing here, but we'll actually not be goofballs if you gave us a cameo. We'll do it for exposure. Go for it. Did you already?
I already.
Oh no! It was all right. Let's move on.
Present to the court the cause of death.
Professor Watson's what the fuck is wrong with me? Watson's cause of death. That's a drink. Of course, that would be.
Naruhodō. In court, every question is answered by using evidence.
Using evidence.
Why don't you turn into David Hayter? Naruhodō! Present the piece of evidence needed to show the cause of death. Yeah, show your badge.
I want to look at this. I'm surprised there hasn't been like an Ace Attorney game where like someone fucking choked on Phoenix's pin or something. Let's look at the details. John H. Watson, male British, shot from point-blank range, bled to death after receiving a single bullet to the chest. Incidentally, the bullet did not pass through the body. Hi! That's a good animation. I like that actually a lot. I fucking love the art of this game. It's great.
Oh yeah, I love these character designs and all the animations.
Blood loss due to a gunshot wound, Your Honor.
At least read it out loud properly. It's not this, it's the post-mortem.
Sorry, the post-mortem.
In Western countries such as the Great British Empire, corpses would undergo autopsies.
I swear to God, if he goes autopsies.
However, in our country, police surgeons perform a post-mortem examination instead.
I see. So that's how it is. I don't get it at all.
This is a photograph taken at the crime scene. As you can see, the area around the bullet mark is burned from the gunpowder, meaning the victim was shot at point-blank range. There's no other way of looking at it.
The court accepts this photograph as the evidence!
There it is.
Oh yeah, Asugi's headband always flows. It's just like Crom's cape.
The thing that kind of sucks with the way we're capturing this, which is from a legitimate 3DS, by the way. This is no emulation or anything. We're good boys. It's a 30 FPS capture, but it is in 60 FPS, and it looks real good on the screen, on this little 2D SXL screen. This is a real photograph. I've never seen one before. The level of detail is far greater than I'd ever expect from an illustration.
Very well! You've established your competency in the eyes of the court. Now that the issue of representation is settled, let's move on and begin the trial.
Oh man, like 40 minutes in, we started the video game.
Understood, Your Honor. Now, to further understand what happened during the incident, I hereby summon a witness of this crime.
Ugh. A witness, huh?
It seems that the professor was right.
You mean Professor Mikotoba?
That's right. You'll be acting as your own defense attorney today. However, as long as I'm here with you, I'll still be able to offer you legal advice.
Legal advice? Oh, that... Yeah, that's true. Well, Professor Mikotoba insisted that in today's trial, you must not stand as the defense attorney.
Good grief. The good professor certainly came prepared.
Still, thanks for helping me, Asugi.
Here's a tip, then. If you can, please do something about those wildly darting eyes.
Oh, if you do something about that fluttering headband and cold glare.
Witness, please state your name and occupation to the court.
Oh, should I do it in the Psychic Pebbles voice? Oh,
no.
Who are we gonna do this?
I'll do it.
Alright, go for it.
Of course, my name is Satoru Hosonaga. I am a waiter employed at a restaurant named La Quantos.
Thank you, we needed that. Excuse me, are you alright? There's, blood trickling out the corner of your mouth. Holy shit!
Oh, please don't give it another thought. It is completely normal. Okay.
Not too sure about that.
Recently, the southeastern part of our capital was developed as a home for foreigners.
Oh no, I like the old boys better.
Now it is a stylish region lined with hotels that lodge alien visitors to our land. This crime occurred 3 days ago in that area at a restaurant specializing in Western cuisine.
Yeah, the animation is really fucking slick in this game.
Please testify all that you know of the murder.
As you wish.
Let me warn you, so-called attorney. Do not interrupt this man's testimony.
Yeah, alright. It's not like I'm putting on airs.
It took place shortly after 2 p.m. that day. We normally have few patrons at that hour. After the lunch rush, there were 3 groups of customers present.
Now that I think about it, he's right. There weren't many people there at the time. Doi? I don't like that this man has fucking tuberculosis.
Oh, no.
I don't trust that.
I was in the kitchen at the time, cleaning the utensils. It was then that a gunshot rang out from the dining area, and so I ran out. That's when I saw it. I saw the British gentleman, the victim, slumped over in his chair. And standing next to him was the defendant with a pistol in his hand.
Matt, you might have accidentally said Patreons instead of patrons.
No, I slurred that entire line.
Don't worry, I couldn't say like 3 words earlier.
It's alright.
Wait, please! Wait, just 1 second. Yes, I picked up the gun that had fallen to the floor. But I swear I didn't fire it.
Save your breath, I already warned you once. This is the time to hear the witness's testimony, not your interruptions, you goddamn amateur.
Interrupt again, and you should expect to receive a penalty!
Naruhodō, your chance to fight back will eventually come around. But for the moment, you should be silent and listen carefully to what the witness has to say.
Witness! Me? There is one thing I'd like to confirm. You saw the accused standing next to the victim and holding a pistol, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Well now, other than the accused, no one else was near the victim, correct?
Correct.
That little napkin of his is gonna be like it's completely red by the end of this.
Other than the victim and the accused, there was no one else.
Huh? What? Did he just say? Other than me and the victim, there was no one else?
What's the matter, Naruhodō?
This smells like bullshit. This isn't the matter. That's not how it was. When I was heading over to introduce myself to Professor Watson, there was a woman sitting in the chair across from him.
What?
There's no way the waiter wouldn't be aware of that. I was told not to interrupt, but what should I do? Interrupt him anyway.
Oh no!
Now, what a troublesome fellow, posing as an attorney, disturbing the flow of the trial. Are you some kind of con artist? I question the accused's credibility as an attorney.
Still.
Witness, are you sure your memory is not mistaken?
There can be no mistake. The British gentleman came to the restaurant alone that day.
That's absurd.
I made sure to sketch the seating arrangements of the customers on the right here.
That's fucking weird to do. No one does that.
You may take a look if you'd like.
Yeah, just add it to the court record. Oh, I guess not. We're just gonna look at it.
This appears to be a sketch of the crime scene.
You didn't write any people, you just wrote an X on it! Asshole!
As it was an emergency situation, I ended up sketching it on the back of my business card. As you can see, the victim was alone at the time. To have gone to such lengths, you must be quite the waiter. You flatter me, Your Honor. I request that you present that sketch to the court as evidence for this trial.
That's...
What's the matter? Hand it over, quickly!
I bet the other side of the business card is the woman's. I've played these video games before.
Yes, as you wish. That's odd. It was very calm up until now.
He's right. The waiter does seem to be trembling a bit. He's fucking dying! Business card has been filed in the court record.
Plot twist, he's been shot. He's coughing up blood.
And so, that summarizes what happened during the incident.
When the gunshot was heard from the dining room, the only one present next to the victim was the accused. It seems as though this trial will be a swift one. The end is already in sight.
That's what an exclamation mark sounds like.
Defendant Ryūnosuke Naruhodō.
Rest in pieces, Matt's vocal cords. Yeah? Judge boy?
If you plead guilty at this time, we may be able to consider these exceptional circumstances.
In other words, your punishment may be reduced.
This witness's purpose here today is strictly... Oh no, that's your line. Fuck.
This witness's purpose here today is strictly to give an abstract description of the incident. Also, The Last Jedi is a terrible movie. But if you still insist for this trial to continue, the prosecution shall present another decisive witness.
Dude, this fucking whomps. Hey! What should I do?
What are you talking about?
What do I do? Sounds like I'm gonna be declared guilty either way, even if the trial continues. I think it might be best if I just, you know, plead guilty right now. You know? You might still go to Japan, Britain, whatever the fuck. I mean, everyone's saying how this trial is unique, right? Prosecutor, the judge, the professor, you know. The trial keeps going. Kinda fucked, aren't I? Stop shooting those periods at me. I don't like those ellipses. I don't like the way you're looking at me with those ellipses.
As I said to you before the trial, I have faith in you, Naruhodō. But, despite that... You want to betray my faith?
Huh?
If the defendant is truly innocent, an attorney is obliged to use any means necessary to prove it. Are you going to abdicate your duty, even when you stand as your own attorney? The real battle hasn't even begun yet.
Huh? Oh, Jesus Christ!
As originally claimed, the defense is here to assert the innocence of the defendant.
Yo, he looks fucking terrified.
The prosecution should stop stalling with these scare tactics and continue the trial. Go ahead! Show us this so-called decisive witness!
Very well! Prosecutor Houchi, this trial shall continue.
Such fools you are, to be so blind to your proper place. Though many call me a saint, for you I shall become a demon incarnate. In a few moments, greenhorns, I shall seal your impudent lips for all eternity. The prosecution will now call the next two witnesses to the stand.
Very well! Bailiff, bring forth the prosecution's witnesses!
Oh boy, it's time for group cross-examination.
Oh yeah, it was these two.
Both witnesses, please state your name and occupation to the court.
I'm now doing the Salvador fuck me voice. Can't escape it. Oh, I'll be Saddam, you can be, the guy from Kill Bill.
I'll be another old man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I am the esteemed soldier of the Empire, Sergeant Taizo Uzekomaru.
God damn it. What are these names? I'm so bad, sir.
I bring to light the stories of long-lost curios from ancient history to our modern capital. But a single merchant I am, a peddler in time itself. Owner of an emporium, the Hall of Discard, on the corner of the imperial capital's second block.
His little ears are wiggling when he talks. It's really adorable.
Sanmon Sono Higurashi I am. So, an antiques merchant and a soldier. That's a rather odd combination.
On the day of the incident, these two were also present in the restaurant, Your Honor.
So, this is the third group of customers the waiter was referring to earlier. I forgot the voice I was doing for him.
Always do I spend a brief time each afternoon enjoying the aromatic coffee at La Quantos.
Just do the fucking thing that, Eddie Redmayne does in, like, every movie where he just fucking whispers at the audience because he thinks he's whimsical.
And often do I partake in conversation with those who can appreciate my singular wares.
I can't understand what he's saying.
That elderly man owns an antique store and is a regular customer at La Quantos. He probably pushes his wares on customers who look like they might be interested. Many rich customers frequent that high-class Western-style restaurant, after all.
Oh. I see, but to be honest with you, seems like that soldier over there is more interested in selling than buying.
So that means you both witnessed the very moment the crime unfolded. Is that correct?
Indeed! Oh! The insolence of such a heinous act! No detail evaded this soldier's watchful eyes. Indeed! That pupil, clad in somber black, without a doubt, he fired the lethal round. Nope. Can't understand this person either.
It's weird though, he sounds just like me.
Yeah. But putting that aside, just now I feel like I heard a mysterious sound.
I see. So these two people are the decisive witnesses. That sergeant is saying he witnessed the very moment you fired that pistol, partner.
Huh?
So, are you having fun yet?
Yes. To be honest, not even a little bit.
Let us move on and hear the official testimony from these two gentlemen.
You know, I thought we were gonna be able to, like, you know, get through these first two cases. You know, the second one would probably take us a couple hours, but this one we just, you know, get right through. I think we're only gonna be doing this first one if it's...
No, this is great. Let's keep going.
It is great, but if it, like, excels, like, 2.5 hours, we gotta cut it off somewhere.
Alright.
Please tell the court the truth of what you witnessed at that moment.
Affirmative! Sergeant Tazo Uzakomaru! That's close enough. Reporting for duty.
Such cruel and heartless actions committed in the full light of day are better off forgotten.
Oh, there it is. I was waiting for the animation.
What we witnessed.
I was chatting with the old man at the restaurant as I ate my beefsteak.
I spoke of the unbridled beauty of my treasure, and the golden gleam that enveloped it.
And then, the flash of a single gunshot. I saw the very instant with my own 2 eyes. That black-clad student shot the British man, a sudden and cowardly shot from behind.
In the midst of ensuing pandemonium, I was under the table in search of a lost treasure.
God, I had a bunch of fucking notifications on my phone while I wasn't looking.
My phone's on the other side of the room, I don't even know what's going.
That means, Sergeant, you witnessed the crime unfold in its entirety. When the accused took the pistol, aimed, and fired at the victim's back.
Indeed, the accursed murderer was that juvenile. Why does he have a knife? Was that juvenile a student of both learning and evil?
It's one of my priceless treasures. In this day and age, you would dare fire upon an English gentleman?
Oh, this is fucking interesting. I'm looking at chat right now. So the first court, the first case is only in court, which is like standard.
Yeah, that's
apparently
standard.
episode 2 is only investigation.
Oh, that's neat.
That's
They're
really
changing-
interesting, actually. Yeah.
Of course, Takumi's team is the one that's actually changing things up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
I read the line.
Oh, fuck me. That's a lie. I didn't shoot anyone.
Is that true, Naruhodō?
All I did was pick up a pistol that had fallen to the floor. You haven't done it? You have like a sword. Yeah. After I introduced myself to Professor Watson, I went back to my table to finish my coffee. After that, I decided to go home. And as I was heading towards the door, I saw a British-made pistol on the ground next to the professor. I thought that it might have belonged to him, and that he dropped it by mistake. So I picked it up to give it back to him. Then, the moment I turned towards the professor, bang!
If that's true, then the criminal should be someone else. The clue to that person lies somewhere within this testimony.
Huh?
Naruhodō! You must quickly request the right to a cross-examination. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Cross-examination? Shagahot!
Don't just stand there, Naruhodō! Do it!
Objection!
As you've clearly heard, Your Honor, this testimony has proven the accused guilt beyond the shadow of a doubt. Now bring down the hammer of justice upon this accursed university student.
Indeed! With this testimony, all doubts surrounding the incident have been erased. As such, this court hereby concludes...
Bullshit, Your Honor!
Oh, what was that just now? Why do you offer only unendurable silence?
No! The defense demands the right to perform that cross-examination thing!
Oh, dear. Is this a ventriloquism act? Are these your words? Or those of the man next to you?
He knows.
The prosecution objects. This is clearly an utter waste of time. There is no way an inexperienced attorney can perform such a cross-examination.
The defense has the right to request a cross-examination. Whether or not it is able to perform one is of no consequence. You have no right to refuse.
You're so cool.
Very well. I hereby grant the defense's request to perform a cross-examination.
Time to focus. We finally come to our first real battle, Naruhodō.
I don't have the first idea what to do in a cross-examination. It's really simple. You just press everything, single statement. and then if something changes, then you start presenting evidence. It's very common later in the timeline.
It's simple. Find and expose the contradiction within the testimony.
Huh?
You did not fire the pistol, therefore, they must obviously be lying. Why do you make the judge sound like he's going to keel over when he looks so much younger?
Because it's funny.
Every judge sounds like that except the Canadian one.
That makes sense, but...
All the clues you need can be found by examining the evidence itself. No, oh my god, I'm tripping over everything.
The evidence.
You must strike them with decisive evidence. Do that, and their lies will be exposed. Anyway, just try it out. You'll see. Ace Attorney!
I'm fucking looking at chat. One of you did that. Got it. I guess I have no choice but to go for it. Oh boy. Here we go. What we witnessed. I'm not gonna fucking read these again. I'm just gonna, let's just go for it. Let's just, press all of them.
Let's press all of them.
Yeah,
let's go.
That's what you do. What is it? Why the long pause? I didn't think about what to ask.
For now, just ask about anything. Anything at all you find curious.
Well then. What kind of dish is this beefsteak?
It is meat from a calf grilled at an intense heat on an iron plate. A beautiful dish.
Yeah.
It is the most delicious dish in all of Western cuisine,
Other than cutlets and burgers, that is. I see.
I love my burger noodles.
Now I understand. Let's move on.
Oh, this is cute.
He keeps fucking oh, it's so cute. What kind of dish is this? Cutlets. Oh! Ah! It is also meat from a calf, but covered in flour and gently fried in oil. A beautiful dish indeed. Accept your guilt and atone! But when you are released from prison, make that your first meal.
Oh my god.
I see! Now I understand. Got it, cutlets.
Hey, Naruhodō. You should probably ask about things that are more relevant to the case.
Yeah, I'll give it a whirl. Well then, I have one more question. That sound I keep hearing, this kind of wah sound. What is that? Anyway, that sergeant seems to be a big fan of cutlets.
I love this disappointed face he's got.
Yeah.
Wow, that's some impressive information you've gathered here.
Who knew that just asking questions would be so hard? Hey! I have no idea what you're talking about!
Koban.
A Koban? Those old golden coins?
The previous day, a valuable item from the Hoi area came into my possession. I was a Hoi-era Koban. Before entering the restaurant, I hid it in my bison pocket.
Bison?
I don't know what that is.
I brought it in the hopes that I might find a connoisseur who would see its value.
So, in other words, you were trying to sell this Koban. I think it's Koban, because you don't do... whatever. And I'm assuming you were trying to sell it to the man you met there, Sergeant Uzumaki?
Oh, I see what you're getting at. It's obvious. Basically, you're insinuating that a poor sergeant like him could never buy a Koban. That's what you're getting at, right?
Listen here, youngster. Not only are you suspected of murder, now it seems you'd like to be found guilty of blasphemy against the Imperial Army, too. Oh! No! I didn't mean anything like that. Although, it doesn't seem like he doesn't have much money.
Translator people, I can gather what a Koban is from the context, but I don't know what a B-sum is.
Yeah.
Never seen that word in my life.
Yeah,
we should,
it was long past time for lunch.
They said that it might be a typo? Or somebody did.
Yeah, someone said B-sum might be a typo. But there's also translation notes apparently in the e-manual and on their website, which I should I should have probably checked out beforehand, or at least pull up right now. Whatever, we're too deep into it.
Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
I'll read all the bosom.
Yeah, I figured it was bosom.
Yeah, that makes sense. At the time, the only man who saw anything was this man next to me, who I found wrestling with this piece of meat.
I see.
A Bison pocket is a flapless pocket locating on the inside of a piece of clothing. Oh, nice.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, alright, so it's an inside pocket.
Thank you. I am now more educated.
Does that mean that you saw me? Yes, that's right. It was you. It was most definitely you. You had your pistol aimed at that Western man with a sinister smile plastered on your face. Was that text supposed to be green? Ooh. We might have found a glitch accidentally. Just kind of brushed over it.
A little oversight.
Maybe we should include B-Sum Pocket in our translation. Honestly, I mean, I think changing it to Bosom Pocket wouldn't really, like, it's the same thing, right? Like, that inner pocket would be near the chest area anyway. Whatever. That's up to you. We're not here to tell you how to do your jobs, except to tell you to put us in the English dub.
Oh my god.
No, I did no such thing. I just...
If I may interrupt, would you mind answering another question for me?
What is it, youngster?
Your testimony just now, when I think about it, you make it sound like you turned to the scene after you heard the gunshot.
Is there a problem with that?
If that was the case, it would mean that you didn't see the moment the victim was shot at all. Destroyed.
Gah! And also, ah!
I love this.
No, wait, I can sense the waves. Sense the waves? I can sense the waves of murderous intent that you were emitting. And so, just before the pistol went off, I saw you in the corner of my eye. Is that even possible?
Sono Higurashi likes to use weird old words. Okay.
Do you think I could have become a sergeant without being able to sense things like that?
It seems that Sergeant has truly convinced himself into thinking that you pulled the trigger.
Why me? So, someone mentioned earlier that the picture has Watson shot from the front, which is something I also noticed. I think we should press and then present.
Yeah.
So, who is this so-called handsome, devilish, maybe has an eye condition, black-clad student? Does he like cutlets? Gah! There's no point in playing dumb, child.
How's this translated? There is a fan translation being made right now. There's some people in the chat who are working on it.
Yeah, and they're
Say thank you.
They're badass. Say thank you. Say it right the fuck now. Say thank you. Do it. Do it. Do it! Alright, what black-clad student could there have possibly been other than you? Well, for starters, there's one standing right next to me. That's right, it was you! It was definitely you, you youngster! You don't deserve to be called a man of Japan. Shooting someone from behind is shameful. That's a good face. Someone you know what?
The slow turn to the camera, just like, are you fucking kidding me?
That is a fucking, here.
I love this.
Here,
It's,
I sent it
my
to
God.
you. I sent the screen cap. I'm posting a screen cap in chat.
Oh my god.
Y'all can have that.
That's beautiful.
That's a fucking perfect reaction image.
What's wrong, Naruhodō?
That sergeant's words just now. Something about them just feels off.
Oh!
There it is. There's the...
If that's the case, then go ahead and review the information in the court records.
Yeah!
If you find a discrepancy, there's no need to hesitate.
We're gonna do it!
Present that piece of evidence right in that sergeant's face.
Yeah! No, shut up, old man! We're going back!
Go back. Present.
Here it comes! It's the video game! Hi! Oh my god, there's a third member of the team! You're a fucking badass and a scholar and you're doing God's work! I truly appreciate it. I love you.
Thank you very much.
Matt doesn't, but I do.
What?
What? What in the world was that? This photograph came flying at me!
He actually fucking threw it! He did it!
I love how in the Ace
Very
Attorney
literally.
movie they have, like, fucking televisions, but yeah, it makes sense that they would just have, they just actually throw her, there's
my
6
God.
members of chat!
members of
you're all gentlemen, and scholars, or women,
We love you all.
gender-neutral badasses. I love you.
Yeah, this is a good time to say you're in the team.
Do it! Raise your
Welcome,
hand
welcome.
right the fuck now! Do it!
Love you all.
Out yourself! Put a little Ace Attorney pin on your sleeves. Do it!
Everybody's here. Wow.
Put me in the English dub! I saw the update! So did this guy, I think.
I did.
There you go, see?
My microphone's not great, though. I don't know if you want me.
Also, fucking, tweet at, Source Gaming and tell them that you want more of these streams, because
Yeah.
we'll keep doing it. We wanna actually power through this.
This is great.
This is fucking fantastic. We're only in case 1, but like this is like honestly like the best first case of an Ace Attorney I have played. I actually don't know since what the last best like opening case was.
This to me is the best first case since the very first game.
Yeah, I'm willing to say that too. This is fun.
Will we do the other episodes?
Oh,
yes.
Hell yeah.
We'll definitely do 2, and when you guys release 3, we'll be on that.
Absolutely. Don't forget to like tweet at Source Gaming and all that and tell them to do it, because we this is like a new streaming thing we're kind of starting, getting off the ground. But yeah, like as long as they know that this is good and you guys want more, because we want more. Thanks. Awesome. Put us in the English dub. You ain't seen nothing yet. There's a contradiction. Contradiction? Yes, that's right. This must be one of those contradiction things.
Oh, is this like chapter 0? Okay.
Okay.
I'm reading the chat.
What are you trying to say now? How does this photograph in any way contradict the testimony of the witness?
Well, I mean, I know what I need to say, but the words just won't come out. Want me to post their Twitter in the Discord, wah? Yes, also ours. Links in the description below. Give us a high five. Give us a...
Apply as voice actors. Applications will be opened in a bit.
Oh, we will. Also, I'll put in a good word for my good friend Brittany Lotta, aka Audrey from Honey Pop.
Very...
Let's put a stop to this charade and end this trial, Your Honor. There is no need for this amateur university student to continue posing as an attorney.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Put in publicity. Whatever feels natural to you. You're the boss here, not me. Ack! So annoying.
Really now?
But you have to learn how to pronounce Naruhodō. No! I want to do Ryu right.
Naruhodō.
Yeah, I'm like really close friends with Audrey from Honey Pop. It's really weird. She actually got me to do a little fucking like 10-second thing in Ladies vs. Butlers. I wish I was kidding.
You can't possibly be serious. Do you all really need an explanation for something like this? How can you call this a Supreme Court?
Oh, there's judges. Suki.
What did you say?
Observe the photograph just presented. At a single glance, it becomes obvious. The sergeant's testimony contradicts the evidence!
Huh?
Sergeant Uzukumaru, sir.
What is it?
Earlier, during your testimony, you said the following.
That black-clad student shot the British man. A sudden and cowardly shot from behind.
That's right! I swear by my own 2 eyes, I witnessed it. Yeah, no, the soundtrack to this game is really good.
It's real nice.
I legally obtained the entire Ace Attorney soundtrack, you know, and, Great Ace Attorney was in there, and I've just been listening to it on my phone, and it's badass. Hi! But, that's clearly strange! What is? Because, you know. Hey, can you help me out?
He just glances over to the side. Sure. Let's take another good look at this photograph. The victim, Professor Watson, died after he was shot in the chest.
Oh. Oh.
Sergeant, according to your testimony, the murderer shot the victim in the back. However, he's clearly been shot from the front. So how do you intend to explain this contradiction? Is that his kid? Excuse me?
Oh, that explains the wah sound.
Oh, it's baby Waluigi.
What? What the hell was that? It looked like something tried to pop up behind him, but he pushed it back down.
Indeed, this is a very obvious contradiction.
He's got a neck baby. We're playing Sweet Home.
Care to explain, Sergeant Izukumaru?
We found the killer. It's baby Waluigi.
Yes, now that I think back on it, I see the need to acknowledge it. When the gunshot rang out, my eyes were fixed on Laquanto's famous beefsteak. Oh my god!
This cannot be!
With that said, the sergeant has just established the hidden truth. This witness, this soldier of the Empire, Taizo Uzukumaru, did not witness the moment in which the defendant supposedly fired the pistol.
Also, there's a baby behind his back.
This is absurd.
Now, surely you understand that an amateur prosecutor is useless behind the prosecution desk of our Supreme Court!
Jesus. Look at his face.
No! No!
Destroyed.
Mood of the entire trial changed with just a few words. This must be a defense attorney in action. But I really did see it. Put the fucking vase away.
I love my...
The cruel, merciless student pointed the pistol right at the victim's back. Hi! Even so, I didn't fire the pistol. All I did was pick it up off the floor.
Hold, man! Perhaps you witnessed something at the time that you could shed some light on this.
Nothing has changed from what I stated earlier. I really like my vase. Do you like it? I'm selling it for quite a high sum, but I assure you it is very high quality.
Yeah, you just put that baby back there.
I crept under the table and shortly thereafter heard the sharp report of a gunshot.
Crept? What were you doing at that time, sir?
I was seeking out an item that was lost. An item that was lost?
Wouldn't happen to be a bullet, huh?
Wouldn't happen to be a pistol, would it? A Koban! A quality, irreplaceable. A quality, irreplaceable. Golden coin, dating from the Hawaii area.
Joke's on you, old man. We don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I think you're lying.
Anyway, when I set out for La Quantos, the invaluable item from my shop, the Hall of Discard, was tucked away in my bosom pocket.
And so you did so in order to sell it off to rich customers, correct?
Did you guys like Were you fucking with us when you said Bison Pocket was real?
Hey, read it.
Indeed. That day, as the soldier enjoyed his dish of meat, I showed him my koban. I wished to make a sale of it, as there were no other likely customers in the restaurant. Following that, in but one sliver of a moment, when my eyes were turned elsewhere, it vanished!
The hell was that animation? He just nay-nayed himself.
So your koban was missing.
Thinking it had nearly fallen off the table, I sought it out on the floor. Then,
All I want to do is...
That's when the gunshot rang out across the restaurant. So that's what happened.
indeed, I continued my quest for the Hoei-era relic, despite myself. From head to toe, I was taken by frenzy.
By the way, were you ever able to find your precious koban? Bison Pocket is real. Okay, thank you. I just looked it up.
Alas, no, it could not be found.
And I see.
That day, my quality Hoei-era koban was lost to the ages, it would seem. But what if it was stolen? What manner of person could have burgled my belongings?
The baby.
Allow me to remind you all. It has been requested that this trial be resolved quickly. That's why we've been here for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Our government must report the results of this trial to the Great British Empire by noon.
It's like 9:30. We got enough time.
But the testimony was given earlier. But the testimony given earlier was inconclusive at best. No matter how much our government may be willing to submit to the Great British Empire, passing down a verdict based on nothing but what we've heard so far would be unforgivable. Unforgivable.
Yeah.
Your opinion, Prosecutor Ochi?
I just want to get the fuck out of here.
Resolved
Rest assured, Your Honor.
Resolved quickly, more like an extra 5 hours. Hell yeah.
We are not quite finished with these witnesses.
What do you mean?
Once you have heard the next testimony, it will become crystal clear, Your Honor. There was only one possibility as to the identity of the culprit in this murder.
Okay, I mixed up inconceivable and unforgivable, alright?
Inconceivable! It is none other than the accursed student. Rewrite.
Why did you slip into ASMR? What's going on?
I just wanted to get really close to the mic for that one. What?
It looks like he's got a lot of spite built up from earlier, all directed at you. Alright, Asugi is the one who egged him on.
Very well. The court will ask the two witnesses to testify about the incident once more. Keep in mind that you must establish a solid foundation for the defendant's crime. Understood?
You say spaghetti for the Scarlet team?
Spaghetti!
Spaghetti!
I hope she made lots of spaghetti!
We made lots of spaghetti!
It's from Bowser.
Indeed, these words come from the hall of discard, but let us value them greatly.
Affirmative! Sergeant is reporting for duty once again. Sir, I think there's someone trying to peek out from behind you. I'll have you know his name! This is the house of Uzukumaru's last hope! Karumaru!
It appears that the sergeant doesn't have the money to afford a babysitter.
Take a good look, Karumaru. All of this, up until the elephant graveyard, will be yours. Oh my god! Father is about to smite evil in the tracks! Now watch carefully, my son! That's fucking adorable. Why is this game so good? Why didn't they fucking localize this?
Somebody, disliked the stream, like, at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, it was like within the first 5 minutes of us actually reading the game.
It was like a ding-dong ditch.
Yeah. Even if I didn't see the exact moment the bullet was fired, it doesn't change a thing.
Indeed, the boy in black aimed carefully at the British gentleman. That is, I remember well.
On top of that, there were no other customers in the restaurant besides us.
It is so. The British gentleman had been quietly enjoying his food in solitude until then.
And so, no one else could have shot the man other than that wicked boy. Why does this stream have a Paladin's thumbnail?
That might be your cache messed up.
It might be a holdover. The last stream we did was Paladins, but we did update it.
Yeah, I linked this stream in a few chats, and it was showing Great Ace Attorney. So
yeah, I think it just might be YouTube being goofy.
Yeah. How do you suppose they make this take place in Los Angeles?
Isn't it the weird thing about Spirit of Justice is that the whole point is like they go to a place they've never been to before, Japan. Like, I actually like they
go to like Kuran, I think. I don't remember.
I do know they go to Kuran Village because the best track in the Ace Attorney soundtrack comes back.
Hell yeah, I love Maya.
Yeah, I love Kuran Village. It's a fucking great track. But yeah. To be real, I'm a fake Ace Attorney fan. I never played 6. I still have not actually put aside time to play 6.
You gotta play it. It's way better than Dual Destinies.
Is it? Okay,
yes.
Cool. I don't know what it was. I just never had... Oh.
I would say that this is...
Please wait. That's impossible. Professor Watson, that is the victim, was not alone at the time.
Restrain yourself, defendant.
Like I said before, there was a woman, a young woman, should have been with him. Both of you should have seen her. Don't lie about it.
If you would call yourself an attorney, then you should speak in accordance with the law. There is no place to be spewing nonsense. At the time of the incident, the victim was, in fact, alone. The proof lies within this photograph.
This is
a photograph taken of the crime scene.
Yes, Your Honor, this was taken by our investigators at the table the victim occupied.
Someone from the team said that Spirit of Justice, they liked it more than both Dual Destinies and Apollo Justice.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, I'm gonna like Spirit of. I'm gonna like 6 then, because
I remember
I thought 5 was fine. Not too big of a fan of Apollo Justice, to be honest.
I remember a tidbit from like the translation team them saying, "We wish we saved the title Dual Destinies for this one."
Nice. Yeah, that does make more sense. What the fuck? Okay.
As you can see, only one serving of food is on the table.
Oh my god, it's the beef
Yes!
steak.
As far as this photograph shows us, the victim had no company. It's the only natural conclusion.
Oh my god. I just got it.
What?
Did you get it?
What?
Do you think that piece of shit with the baby, because he's a bitch without a lot of money, he stole the woman's plate?
Maybe.
Have you guys played Investigations 2? I think Matt has.
I played Investigations 2. It was great.
Yeah,
I thought Case 3 was a little weak, but I really liked the
oh shit,
the translation work on that.
good save.
No, it was really really well in line with the actual official stuff. It was really good.
Go for
I
it.
hereby order that this photograph be surrendered to the court as evidence.
I love that. I love that all these sounds, they're all back. No! What in the world is going on here? They must have seen the lady that day.
The waiter corroborated these men's testimonies earlier. He also claimed that the victim, Professor Watson, came to the restaurant alone.
Still, that's wrong. I saw. I really did.
It appears that our telegraph to the British Empire will be sent on schedule.
Jesus.
This time, there were no contradictions of any kind within the testimony.
As you know, we have only just entered this treaty. Relations between us remain delicate. I thank the court for giving me the chance to further enrich the relationship between empires.
Oh shit.
No. How could this be? The trial is going to end just like that?
Raise your head, Naruhodō. Nothing has been written in stone. I think this is him. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
figured. Huh?
If you're speaking the truth, it means something is hidden beneath the surface. So let's drag it out, shall we? In the cross-examination!
Asugi.
The defense may indeed cross-examine the witness, but do resolve this matter quickly.
Okay.
I need a swig.
Dear me, these rules are needlessly troublesome indeed.
Alright. Where are we gonna press?
Just go for all of them. I want to read all this bullshit. It's great. No, that's not the same thing. After all, it wasn't me who shot him. That's the difference in perspective between a student and a soldier.
Judge sounds like he's gonna croak soon. He's not that old. You can't stop me.
He's got tuberculosis like the fucking other guy.
Defendant, think of it this way. I drink a milkshake. Just now, I blinked my eyes.
You blinked your eyes?
Did you witness that very moment?
No, I didn't.
However, it is still a fact that I indeed blink my eyes. And that is how it works.
Is that really how it works?
Ah!
Regardless, the very next moment after the gunshot entered my ears, you were aiming your pistol at that British gentleman.
That pretty much explains the entire situation, does it not? Not only that, but our other witness saw the very same thing. Isn't that right, owner of the Hall of Discard?
It's true that I was holding the gun at that moment, but... Get this. I just picked it up from the ground. That's all. I swear. I swear to God. Hand to God.
As the criminal, of course you would say something like that.
After I had finished my coffee, I was about to leave the restaurant, and... I saw a gun that was dropped next to Professor Watson, so I picked it up. And then...
Bang.
Bang.
a gunshot rang out through the restaurant.
I suppose life never really goes the way you want it to.
Huh? What do you mean?
You got into this mess just by picking a gun up on the floor. I, on the other hand,
Stabbed him!
I was unable to find my carbine and ended up in this mess myself. Regardless, boy, I definitely did see you. You were holding that pistol and standing next to the British gentleman.
Professor Watson should have been accompanied by a woman.
Yelly! You've been spewing out nonsense since the beginning of the trial. But according to the witnesses, this woman does not exist.
Gah. If there had been more people there, I'm sure someone would have seen her.
The events took place after 2 p.m. Meaning, it was during the gap between lunch and dinner.
Oh, bravo! That's why there weren't so many customers at the time, it seems.
Yes! 2 o'clock in the afternoon is certainly it's certainly an unorthodox time to have a meal.
Oh no, his Alzheimer's kicking in.
It's getting worse every
His
line.
dementia.
Perhaps the victim had some sort of reason to dine at La Quantos during that time.
Oh my god.
Ah, yes, about that. There appears to be a reason, Your Honor. This was found in the victim's
Besom. Pocket.
Oh my god.
I'm just fucking around.
What exactly might that item be?
What was that? That wasn't even close to it. I mean, I know my voice has been not consistent, at fucking all.
I was.
What was it to be?
It appears to be a medical report, Your Honor.
I combined the judge and the antique seller in that one moment.
Before the victim went to the restaurant, he had seen a doctor.
Heart clinic. Yes, even the date and time are recorded within. November 19, from noon to an estimated 1 hour later.
That's the date of the incident.
Clearly, the victim went to have a late lunch after his examination. It has no bearing whatsoever on the crime, so it didn't seem necessary to report it.
What do you make of this, Naruhodō?
Well, yeah. I don't think this is related either.
There's always a chance, no matter how slim, for us to use evidence like this at some point.
You're right, put it in my pocket. Yeah, why not? Yeah. I wouldn't mind reading it. For what?
We now have decisive testimony. There's no need for further evidence. After all, the victim's activity before the crime has no relevance in this, at least.
Objection! We, too, have the right to determine what is or is not relevant.
You?
Your will alone does not suffice to deny our legitimate request. Very well. The court approves of the defense's request.
You youngsters and your rights. Is this really what the new generation holds? My word.
The court orders for the victim's medical report to be submitted.
Is it a banana in your besom pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh my god. I gotta look into getting a besom pocket after this.
Yeah, right? Every shit has to have it.
Right now, we desperately need a new lead. Though they seem to be irrelevant at first glance, we cannot overlook them.
Yeah, I know.
You will come to realize how futile it is to drag on this trial. And I wouldn't have gotten it away with it too if it weren't for you meddling attorneys. After all, this testimony has painted a clear picture. How do you see it, owner of the Hull of Discard?
Let's check what the report says. Medical report.
Oh, we can't just read it, just looks at it.
Okay. Oh wait, the next statement.
What?
His pocket. Right? No, I'm thinking of another thing. Okay, press.
It's turning so much better with two people.
Throw your badge at them.
Yeah!
Next.
Make them choke on it.
Oh, no.
So you're saying that's what you saw? You saw Professor Watson eating alone at his table?
Yes, I did. Unfortunately for you.
Bullshit!
The shop owner, the soldier, and the waiter have all testified to that fact. Furthermore, there exists evidence that clearly shows this. As you can see, there is only one serving of beefsteak on the table, intended for one.
No.
The owner of an antique store, the army sergeant, and the waiter. There exists the possibility that none of them have been telling the truth. But what reason would there be for all of them to lie about this?
Honestly speaking, I don't have a clue. Why won't you just tell the truth? This'll get him. What'd you say? At the time, there was a woman sitting opposite Professor Watson. If it was just one witness saying Watson was alone, maybe they just didn't notice. But for two of them to claim they didn't see her, something must be wrong here. Oof.
Unfortunately, it's not just the two of them. That waiter from earlier testified the exact same thing, claiming that the victim was alone.
Yeah, but he was dying, which means he was wrong. No dying person is ever correct. They're all liars.
He's very suspicious.
Yeah.
That's right. In other words, you are the only one who insists on the existence of this phantom woman.
That's...
If that woman was indeed there, prove it. And if you are unable to do that, never speak of this phantom woman ever again. It is only wasting our time.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Were you just like choking on your microphone? Good job, Naruhodō! That's one new piece of information for us.
Yes, but the situation doesn't seem to have changed at all. I still can't see any contradictions here.
That's not true, partner.
Oh?
Here, let me take a look at that medical report.
Oh, now we can look at it. Oh, this thing? This dirty old thing?
We did go through the trouble of getting this new lead after all.
I can't believe we were ahead of the game. I can't believe we just got Ace Attorney'd. I
It
can't
would be a
believe we
good
just got Ace
idea
Attorney
to examine
investigated.
this in detail.
How do I do that?
Oh, now we get to look at.
I thought
more
we already knew how to do it. Like, it gave us the
Now-
option earlier. Oh my god.
On the evidence screen, there is an option to check the details. Even if it wasn't there earlier, it's there now, so go fucking touch it.
Oh. Oh. This is new.
Turning the two dials will allow you to rotate the evidence
Oh.
and freely look over things from top to bottom. Furthermore, by sliding across the touchscreen,
Oh, cool. Brehard Gaming is in the chat.
you can maneuver the cursor on the top screen to help you see if there are any clues.
Brian, this game's fucking amazing.
When the cursor reacts, that's the moment you should touch examine.
Ooh.
Now then, Naruhodō,
Oh no, it's really tough to pull out the stylus.
let's look for the new information at once.
Alright, I got it. I'll try that. Dials and cursors, huh? Let's use them to look for anything that might stand out.
I guess they have to give us this tutorial because this is the first 3D examine of the game.
Yeah.
Turn it around, baby. Oh, that's cute.
Hada Clinic is written here on the front. Ugh. I'm no good. God damn it, I'm not good with words either! I'm no good with words like clinic, hospital, or treatment center at all. Should I import it ASAP? Yeah.
They all mean the same thing.
One time, when I was about 5 years old, I caught a cold and I had to go to a clinic. That merciless needle pierced my arm while I was still weakened from fever. Oh, I will never ever forget that moment for the rest of my life.
What a gloomy, yet completely normal childhood story. Okay, it doesn't look like this clinic deals with internal medicine. This isn't what we need. Let's look thoroughly for any other clues. Check the back. Oh.
Oh, this is so fucking cool.
This is... It appears these are records written by a doctor.
I mean, yeah, no shit.
There's an entry written here on the day of the incident occurred. Prepared anesthesia, tooth extraction. Ooh.
Oh.
We know why you didn't have a plate.
Also, I just wanted to mention, someone, there was a leak, a new, like, Nintendo Direct leak on 4chan earlier.
Oh my god, they're always, like, complete bull.
No, like, so, actually, you know what? Because I love all of you. I actually want to quickly bring this up real quick. Because I just want to point something out when I was reading this earlier.
Yeah?
I love how the person who saved this image and posted it to Go Nintendo saved it as what.png.
What?
So, yeah, let's put this on screen right here for a second. So here's the leak they're talking about.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to bring this. I'm gonna have to bring this stream out.
Let's see if I can.
Oh god, there's myself.
This is posted earlier, and it's like, the Direct will start out with the announcement that Funko is making Mario, Pokemon, and Zelda-themed Funko Pops. Now we know.
Oh my god!
We know about the Pokemon one because that might have been leaked. Yeah.
What is this?
Right after that, they say a trailer for a new Super Mario Bros. Switch game is coming. That looks like New Super Mario Bros. U, but they replace Yellow Toad with Wario. Not that bad. I can believe it. You know? Then it says after that, Mario Maker for Switch is announced, which is actually something I was talking to Brian about maybe being possible. It doesn't seem too unbelievable. Then it goes into Mario Odyssey DLC with Delfino, which is, you know, alright, whatever. People have been saying that that's possibly a thing for a while. Delfino was on one of the advertisements and all that. Mario Kart 8 DLC, I would have think it was bullshit, but then one of the directors at Nintendo today said that more Mario Kart 8 content could be coming, so, you know, whatever. And then the guy drops Mother 3D, and I was like, no, there's no fucking way this is true. Absolutely no way. What a lie. What a fib. And then right after, he says, the Switch will then get ports of Mortal Kombat 10. Alright, yeah, that's fine. And then he says Kingdom Hearts 3 and Fallout 76. And I'm like, no fucking way. No fucking way.
While you're talking about leaks, I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, ooh. Ooh.
It's a different kind of leak.
Don't get me wrong, I want Mother 3D to happen, but I don't believe it for a second. I don't believe it for another goddamn second. From there, he throws in a few other stuff that sounds more or less plausible. A Minecraft DLC trailer, whatever. That Star Fox racing thing, you know, we kind of know about that. Mega Man 11 trailer. Sure. Pokemon Let's Go trailer. It seems kind of weird for them to keep pumping out trailers of Pokemon Let's Go and keep showing it at a brand new Direct, but, you know, whatever, fuck it. Another trailer for Fire Emblem. Again, they just showed it off, and they had gameplay in the trailer, and the game's coming out in 2019. I don't think it would get another trailer so soon. Star Allies update. Yeah, that seems believable. Sonic Mania Plus trailer. No, because the game would already be out by the time this Direct would be coming out. Mania Plus comes out on the 17th. This Direct says the 22nd. So yeah, I don't really believe it. Final Fantasy VII Remake coming to Switch. No fucking way. No way. I'd like it to happen, but no fucking way. Yeah, we're just talking about leaks for like 2 seconds, then we'll go back to Ace Attorney. We're just taking a small break.
Hey there, it's
hi.
me, Todd Howard.
They also said Cuphead coming to Switch, which is one of those things that I don't totally not believe will happen. But, like, it doesn't seem terribly likely.
It's me, Bethesda's Todd Howard. Heard you,
and then this is the shit.
Yet.
This is the thing that really boiled my almonds right here. A montage of games are showed, including Mario Tennis Aces. Why would they be showing off Aces? The game's already out. Sonic Mania Plus. Why would they show off Sonic Mania Plus? The game would already have been out. Also, according to this leak, they already said that another trailer. They already showed another trailer. Why would they do that? Rocket League. It's already out. Owlboy. It's already out. Bomb Chicken. It's already out. Camp. Campe Diem. Pool Panic. Maybe, Buddy Buddies, maybe. Doshin the Giant HD! No! No! You are a liar! That is a fucking lie!
Doshin the Giant literally has a wee-wee. Part of the game is peeing.
That's a fucking goof! That's a fucking goof right there. And then the last one is that there's gonna be a Smash trailer with King K. Rool and Dixie Kong, and then Smash Run and Smash Tour will come back.
Oh my god.
Seems a bit odd that they would just do like 2 DK. I mean K. Rool. Not to go into rate that character territory. That's for the other Source Gaming staff. I think King K. Rool could make it into a new Smash. That'd be pretty cool. Dixie Kong, maybe. I know the whole thing now is Echo Fighters, and Dixie Kong could just be an Echo for Diddy, but What do you think this one, Mr. Levinska?
I love King K. Rool. He's my favorite character from 10 years ago that we haven't seen since a DK racing game.
There you go. Alright, back to the video game.
Alright.
Extraction. That's when they pull the tooth out, right?
Before the incident, it appears Professor Watson was suffering from a toothache. The dentists in Europe use laughing gas these days. I wonder if they use that.
I've read about it. They say it makes you go numb. Supposedly, it makes it so you won't feel pain, but I find that hard to believe.
There are some precautionary notes written by the doctor. Due to residual laughing gas, any consumption of anything other than water is strictly prohibited for 3 hours after treatment.
What?
It might benefit us to keep this information in mind. Maybe. Just maybe.
Alright, see you later, Brian. With the new information we have now, the meaning of that testimony has completely changed.
You're onto something, aren't you? Let's listen to the testimony one more time.
Alright!
Alright, let's... Do they mention the one plate? At any point during the testimony?
I think they mentioned something. Yeah, there was no
There
other
were no
customers
other customers
in the restaurant beside us.
Maybe press this one, and then see if you can skip through the dialogue. That means it hasn't changed. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, skip through it, and then present on that one with the photograph.
Yeah. Oh, there's also this.
Oh no, this is the clear one. This is it. This is it. Present the medical report right here.
Oh, alright.
Right now!
Hi! It's so cute! It's so adorable! So in other words... What is it? Are you unable to...
What is it? Are you unable to quit your gruntings long enough to speak like a proper attorney?
I'm getting so excited, I'm like cutting into your parts.
I know.
I'm a defendant before an attorney, sir.
Naruhodō. Getting tongue-tied is normal. Don't beat yourself up over it.
So
Watching your cross-examination revealed one thing to me with perfect clarity. When you raise that hand of yours, there exists something in your mind that you absolutely must say. There's no need to mince words. Just say them as they come to mind.
Understood. I'll try doing that.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. Witness, this is the victim's medical report.
Oh, what's your point, youngling?
Youngling? This is fucking Star Wars. According to this, I believe that there's something off about your testimony.
Oh dear, did you forget what I told you?
What you told me?
Amateurs like you shouldn't interrupt. Seal your lips and keep quiet.
Uh-huh.
The following is the truth of the matter. The victim was murdered at the restaurant sometime after 2 p.m. Whatever he might have been doing before that time is completely irrelevant.
That's not...
Naruhodō. There's no need to mince words. Say them as they come to mind.
Your Honor, at this point, there is no need for further deliberation.
What?
After all, the testimony just now has made everything perfectly clear. The medical report is irrelevant to the case at hand. As for why, it is because this little university student is a...
So you're saying this medical report is completely unrelated? Do you really think so?
What brought on this sudden change? Don't scare me like that! There's nothing to think about. Common sense dictates that it's unrelated.
Even if you knew that the Hada Clinic is actually a dental clinic.
Dental clinic? That doesn't change anything.
Even if in that dental clinic the victim had undergone a tooth extraction.
What?
And, not to mention, due to the treatment, the victim was prohibited from consuming any solid food as well. Wait, hold on a minute, boy. What are you getting at? Prohibited from consuming any solid food. What are you rambling on about? Every detail of what I've said is written right here. Any consumption of solid food is strictly prohibited for 3 hours after treatment.
No, that's absurd.
Sir.
What is it?
It is just as I have said. At the time of the incident, shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have possibly been eating anything.
This can't be!
Additionally, why are you staring at me? You have claimed it yourself countless times, that the victim was enjoying his meal, alone. However, that claim doesn't hold up. Gah. Oh. Because the victim had just undergone a tooth extraction and could not eat solid food. Gah!
Well said, partner.
Thanks, Ocelot.
What are you getting at, you brat? Your counterattack is meaningless. Just look at the photograph closely. Clearly, the victim's beefsteak is present on the table.
Objection, fool. That itself is the contradiction. Didn't you know?
What? What did you say?
What you say?
Just now, the situation has undergone a complete turnabout. Isn't that right, Naruhodō?
Totes. Huh? Oh, yeah.
The victim couldn't consume any solid food because he had his tooth extracted. If that is the case, it only brings up another question.
Oh, cool, my Doom Guy thing shipped. My little Doom Guy toy.
Just who, exactly, was eating this beefsteak? The court will hear the defense's explanation. Understood?
Oh, yeah, I'll... You were referring to me?
Listen up. The real fight begins once you give the judge your answer. Show me what you can do. It's time for the great turnabout to begin!
Hell yeah! Understood.
Well, I wonder which one.
It was me! It was me!
Idiot! Don't waste my breath. No such person exists.
Don't make me waste mine. There was another person there.
Excuse me, one second.
Okay.
At the time of the incident, the victim was in no condition to be eating solid food. And yet, there was a half-eaten beefsteak on his table. Therefore, there must have been someone else there. It's the only natural explanation.
You done good, Edgeworth.
Considering the clear contradiction regarding the evidence so far, their testimony cannot be deemed trustworthy. If you intend to continue your attempts to force the trial to... If you intend to continue your attempts to force the trial into proceeding in your favor, then I will report this to the Ministry of Justice. No stone will remain unturned.
Jesus Christ. Suki.
He's gonna fucking cut his head off.
You little... Do you think that you can take on the judicial system of the Empire of Japan?
You are not my enemy today.
What?
My enemies are these two witnesses!
By the way, Source Gaming just hit 19k subscribers.
Woo! Great.
19k! Like 2 weeks ago, they were only like 16. They've made fucking 3,000 subscribers in the last couple of weeks. That's fucking cool.
Nice.
So yeah, congrats to me and the team, and not Matt, because he doesn't work there. Yet.
What did you just say?
Hi, we'll talk to you, but we're a little busy playing the video game, so, hi.
What do you mean by that?
As this evidence clearly shows, the victim could not have been alone. If you insist on entering this court of law with the intent to lie in your testimony, then I sincerely hope you are prepared to be charged with perjury.
Perjury?
Furthermore, this is a murder trial. Being found guilty of perjury would imply that you are accomplices to the murder.
Murder? No, no!
No! Hold it! Preposterous! I know nothing about any of that. I am simply carrying out the orders I received to testify in court.
Indeed, that is the truth. We were ordered to testify that the young lady was never at the crime scene.
Oof! Big oof! You know what I gotta say about that little bit of dialogue? Hope you're looking at the stream, Matt.
Hold up. Alright, I gotta pull it up.
I gotta say that. That's how I,
It's like 10 seconds behind.
Yeah, I know, just give it a second. It's gonna be really funny. It's gonna be a good XD. There it is!
Rip.
There it is.
Damn.
Alright, let's continue. Oof. Big oof. Oh. What was that? Witness! Witness! What was that you just said?
Well, you see?
You were ordered to testify that?
No, hold on! That was
To testify that the young lady... Oh my god, Flux just like covered the screen. Hold on.
Flux just kicked in.
This lady you referred to... She is a female foreigner, I take it?
Ah!
What is going on here? You're claiming that these witnesses are committing perjury? Is that true? Answer me at once.
Please, no.
Dude, the fucking baby's got a little snot bubble going.
Not my vase!
Not my voice.
Just a slip. Just a slip.
It was just a slip of the tongue.
Oh! Hold!
Oh my god.
Order! Someone, please explain what is going on here!
As I thought! You ordered these witnesses to lie about what they saw!
The prosecution was unaware of this as well!
Then who was it that ordered them?
That's...
But Waluigi is in Smash as an assist trophy. I'll never tell. Oh my god, he's pulling the mustache. It's not great. Also, he's got a little eye roll. Oh man, the animations in this game are fucking great.
Are you saying that you don't mind being made an accessory to murder?
This is preposterous!
Naruhodō. It appears that these two witnesses have been silenced by the fear of some great influence beyond their own. And what's more, our prosecutor there had absolutely no knowledge of this.
Seriously? But there aren't very many people who have that kind of influence, are there? It could have been the government, the military, or even the police.
Well, Naruhodō, do you have any idea who may have ordered them to alter their testimonies? If you can identify who this individual is, we can demand their presence in court. You know, maybe they like to cough up blood every now and then.
Yeah.
Obviously,
it was clearly Watson. It was a cover-up. He just wanted to die.
Obviously, we need to find some kind of evidence that will let us do so. Evidence that would prove the influence of a powerful third party.
Evidence? There's no way we could have...
Hold on. Naruhodō, remember what happened earlier.
Huh?
Earlier, we examined this piece of evidence and found a new lead, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right.
We have other evidence in our arsenal, too. We might be able to find some other hidden clues by examining the rest of it.
Quick, to the court record.
There's no time to waste!
Well, if either of you have fabricated your testimony, you will be found guilty of perjury!
Please wait up just a moment, Your Honor. This humble prosecutor, Ouchi, swears to the heavens and earth that he was not aware of this.
Huh?
I swear! I got my sword for you, Danny!
Then, defendant, no, attorney, what are your current thoughts?
Yes, sir. It's no good. I don't have any time to gather my thoughts. I'll just have to close my eyes and yell out the name I'm thinking of.
I wonder.
Let's see. Clearly, guy died.
Pretty sure it's this guy.
Yeah. Well,
Wait, can we yeah, we're save scumming.
Oh my god.
It's the perfect crime.
I'm gonna do it.
I mean, yeah, there's really not much else that, might the name of this person be Satoru Hosanaga?
Hosanaga? You mean the waiter from before?
Yeah.
That's complete and utter nonsense. Why would a waiter need to silence these witnesses?
And moreover, a waiter definitely does not have that level of influence.
What you say is true. In fact,
Oh my fucking god.
he would be the least suspicious person if his true identity was that of a waiter, that is.
Wait a fucking minute. I just had a brain blast, kids.
What?
I just had a fucking brain blast.
Can we examine the back? Oh!
Rose!
This is rather odd.
Ooh! Ooh!
The name of the witness is written down here. Satoru Hasanaga.
Well, obviously, it is a business card after all.
The name is not the problem. It's the title.
The title? Ah! Imperial Police, 1st Squadron, Investigation Leader, Detective. Satoru Hasanaga. Detective? What's the meaning of this?
That I don't know. If he has the authority of a police officer, he may be capable of coercion. There we go!
Yo, this game's fucking cool.
Go on, Naruhodō! Counter him with evidence before he can say another word!
The rotation would be changed in translation. Oh yeah, they would have to have, like, redone the texture, which I know earlier they said they had to do that with the, medical report.
Did you have to put it on backwards?
Oh yeah, true, they would have had to do that as well.
Oh, we didn't have the tools to edit the relevant file.
Hi!
This is the sketch of the crime scene drawn by the waiter! Certainly, he's an attentive head waiter, but...
No, Your Honor. That's the back you're looking at. The important part of this evidence is written on the back of its back. Excuse me, the front, I mean. Yeah, that's it. In other words, the important part is on the front of the back, Your Honor.
Could someone translate the student's words into something more comprehensible, please?
Allow me.
Goddamn.
Satoru Hasanaga Satoru Hasanaga drew this sketch on the back of his business card. And needless to say, a business card indicates the identity of its owner.
The waiter's identity, you say? Oh! Oh!
I see you figured it out, Your Honor. Imperial Police, 1st Squadron Investigation, Leader Detective. Satoru Hasanaga. I read that with the wrong emphasis.
What in the blazes? That waiter is a detective from the Imperial Police? Ayuchi, have heard nothing about this until just now.
The Imperial Police holds absolute, even overwhelming authority over common citizens. Witnesses? Were you ordered to fabricate your testimony by this so-called waiter? Were you told to hide the fact? Oh my god. I read the chat and then it caught down. Were you told to hide the fact that you witnessed the presence of a young lady that day?
That's...
I haven't done this guy's voice in a while. I don't remember.
Just do like a fucking
it was
Black
like,
Butler. Just do.
It was
just
like
do fucking Vic Mignogna. It was basically the same thing. He's just as much as fucking a creep. Ugh, I can't talk.
I think his voice was very airy, so I'm gonna try to do that. It's you,
Detective Hasanaga.
To be honest, I felt an ill premonition. I felt it at the moment I was ordered to hand over that sketch.
Yeah, the music's real fucking good right now.
Flashbacks.
Come to think of it, he did appear to be hesitant when he was told to hand over the business card.
If you plan to investigate, do it at the utmost perfection. That is my motto.
You fucked up. You done goofed.
Without realizing it, I carelessly ended up drawing a sketch like this. It was quite the blunder of mine.
Then you truly are a detective? But why would a detective of the Imperial Police be employed at a Western restaurant? Maybe a detective...
I was conducting an undercover investigation.
An undercover investigation?
Recently, there's been a string of incidents at that restaurant. In order to investigate, I took on the role of a waiter and infiltrated the establishment. A string of incidents? What kind of incidents exactly? I cannot disclose any information regarding the investigation.
Oh, there was a gumshoe reference. And we missed it, yeah. Fuck. Sad day. Did I fucking tell you, Matt, that I actually like the one and only cosplay I've ever done is Dick Gumshoe?
Damn.
And the fucking pure coincidence, the con I went to as Dick Gumshoe, I had no idea of this, but oh, apparently if we just go into the settings screen, there's like a log. Yeah, that makes sense. It's usually in the other Ace Attorney games.
Detective salary is so low that.
Yeah. But yeah, coincidentally, at the con I went to, I had no idea what like panels or anything were going on that day. They were doing. There was a panel run by the fans that were doing the Ace Attorney musical.
Oh.
Like the whole cast and like writing crew were there.
Oh,
and
damn.
they were doing a big panel on Edgeworth, and I was just like, hey, that's pretty good. If you can't hear the video, turn up the volume. I don't know what to tell you. I think our audio levels are fine.
Hear you.
Yeah, like XSplit is showing our audio levels to be fine, so there you go.
Well.
Very well then. Detective Osanaga, allow me to confirm one thing though.
What would that be, Your Honor?
Why were you bleeding?
Earlier, these witnesses revealed new facts important to this trial. During the incident, it seems that there was another person at the victim's table.
Oh shit, I'll be right back. I gotta plug this DS in.
Oh shit, did it just get red?
It turned red. It's not flashing yet, but it is red.
Ooh.
We have gone to red status. I am grabbing the battery pack that I own and my USB 3DS charger. Kids, remember to go on Amazon.com and buy yourself a USB-based 3DS cable. It is one of the best purchases you could ever make, because fuck the proprietary adapter that comes with it. Alright, we back.
If that is the truth.
Boy howdy, that would be awkward if it just cut off. I mean, at least it would have been like flashing hardcore. I was kind of ready for this to happen, to be honest.
Then needless to say, you should have also known that having waited on the table.
What do you guys use to stream the 3DS? Oh, you know, means.
And yet, not only have you avoided testifying to that fact, you've even used your influence as a detective to silence these witnesses. Do you have any rebuttals concerning this?
Can you do a live stream in Mario Tennis Aces? We did one a couple weeks ago. I wasn't part of it. I'm sure Spazzy or someone else from the Source Gaming team could do it. I personally don't own a Mario Tennis, so I wouldn't be able to.
Not at all.
What did you say? I heard memes instead of means. I mean, you could just Google it. Just Google how to stream games from 3DS. There you go.
Just as we thought.
That's the... One's really expensive, one's a bit alternative. There you go.
When he, like, wipes his chin, I'm imagining, like, a squeaky noise, because he's very pristine.
Yeah.
I heard the sound of a gunshot, and ran out from the kitchen post-haste. What I saw then was... a lifeless victim, with the university student standing beside him, firearm in hand. And also, someone else sitting on the other side of the table. A British woman, I believe.
Ooh!
Just as we suspected. I immediately had the restaurant blockaded, and reported the incident to the police. At that time, I received a set of special orders from police headquarters.
Special orders?
Special orders?
Could they possibly be?
Release the British woman from the scene of the crime immediately.
No, it's fine to ask. It is very weird, like, streaming games from the 3DS. There's, like... because there's not really, like, a solidified, like, perfect way of doing it.
I was also to conceal anything that implied the British woman was ever there. Those were the absolute, undefiable commands issued to me from my superiors. Special gear!
But... if that British woman had been the real murderer...
I do believe it would be in your best interest to refrain from finishing that statement. Maintaining good relations with the Great British Empire is one of our top priorities. A British man has been killed. And now you want to convict a British lady of his murder?
Excuse me, we don't use any of that Citra bullshit. I like my, you know, hard 2DS XL that I imported from Japan, and then yeah, dude, the green and black 2DS XL looks fucking great. Dude, nice. When are you making another live stream? Check our Twitter at twitter.com/sourcegaming, or join our Discord server. We make announcements, but we're trying to aim for every Wednesday or Thursday.
Oh my god, my printer needs to stop. Turn my printer off. Stop. Okay. Unless your case is watertight, we cannot afford to risk damaging relations like this. So, that's the reason for the disappearance of this phantom woman.
I do kind of prefer playing it on the 2DS, though, because I like the DS, and it just seems right. It just seems right playing Phoenix Wright on a handheld. None of that Wii bullshit. Or a phone.
There is one thing that comes to mind.
It seems right. God damn it.
Imperial Yume University requires exchange students from requires what? Imperial Yume University receives exchange students from the Great British Empire.
Make this video 3 hours long and I will donate $10. We're 8 minutes away from that being the case, so...
Oh my god.
Cool, $10. Thanks. The link's down below.
Currently, there's a British exchange student in one of our medical research programs. And as I recall, she is a young female. How do you put it so awkwardly?
Seriously?
You are an excellent student, attorney, I see. You are truly worthy of being chosen as our Empire's law exchange student to Britain.
So, that means...
After sending the British woman home from the crime scene, I then proceeded to investigate her background out of precaution.
Can't believe she was German the whole time.
If all this is true, you would do well to state her name to the court!
Did you just, like, guffaw? What was that?
British lady who dined with the professor. Her name is Miss Giselle Brett. She is an exchange student at Imperial Yume and a part of the victim's research program. I was ordered to hide the British woman's presence at the scene by my superiors. As such, I ordered these men to alter their testimony. I freely acknowledge doing so. I shall leave the rest in your Honor's capable hands.
Very well! The court will now state its opinion on the matter. So far, this trial has been conducted under one very large assumption. That the victim was sitting alone at the time of the incident. However, that assumption has now been discredited. This court cannot ignore the truth of the matter, and will not hand down a verdict based on lies.
Yay!
Your Honor, that would mean the telegram will not be sent to the Great British Empire until the afternoon.
You switched voices, no.
The government would object if I would to...
Please restrain yourself, Prosecutor Ochi!
Dude, you need some Tums.
The trials of the Supreme Court are not to be swayed by the government's influence.
Sounds like you're about to pass a turnabout.
Detective Hosonaga!
Yes.
Please issue a summons for Miss Giselle Brett!
As you command.
Detective, doing so would defy the special order you were given.
I believe I made this same statement earlier. If you plan to investigate, do it to the utmost perfection. That is my motto.
Detective, won't your standing be affected?
Oh God!
Stop! Oh no! Whoa!
Bring it on! I say!
Holy shit! A Tums Festival! That's a knee slapper right there.
The court shall adjourn for a short recess. I hereby order that the exchange student, Miss Giselle Brett, be summoned to this court.
But Your Honor, she's back in Britain. I bet.
Understood!
I think that's where this is going.
Yeah, yes. Yes. Yes.
The court will now take a 30-minute recess.
God, there's already been enough 30-minute breaks in this fucking game.
God.
Thank you, Jesus.
To be continued.
Oh, what's the save game jingle? I want to hear it. It better be good. Hey, that's pretty good.
Are we still going?
No. It's been 3 hours.
Alright. Well, we'll have to leave you on that.
Yeah, I think that's a good note to end on.
We're absolutely gonna keep doing this.
Yes, no,
if
we are...
You guys let everybody know you want to see more. We'll do it.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everyone who joined us tonight, for joining. This is fucking fun.
I love you, fan translators.
I love you. Still more to come, yes, and I am definitely looking forward to it. Let's pause the game for reals here. Let's go to the title screen actually, make it all nice. This is maybe the halfway point through case 1. Holy shit! No, wow. I mean, isn't the plot of the game that they go to Britain to investigate?
That's later.
Oh, okay. But anyway, we will definitely stream again. I had actually planned to do both episodes tonight. I didn't figure the first case would be 3 hours long.
I don't think he planned to voice act everything on
Yeah, that too.
I pushed for this.
I'm in the Discord, the Source Gaming Discord. Yes, you should join the Source Gaming Discord. I posted the link in the chat. You can follow the Twitter, twitter.com/sourcegaming. We will be posting announcements there as well. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/KawlunDram, and you can follow Matt here at twitter.com/AShadowLink. And donation links are below. It's patreon.sourcegaming, and then there's my own personal PayPal for laughs. I really want to thank y'all for this. This was a fucking blast. This was actually a ton of fun, and I'm really looking forward to playing more of the game, riffing on more of the game, and being in the English dub. I'm really glad that all 19 translation Scarlet Study members are here to confirm that we will be voicing every single character in Great Ace Attorney, the English dub. Fuck ProZD. He doesn't need. He's a hack fraud. We're the real good guys. I think that's really about it. Any closing words, Matt?
I like this game.
Yeah, me too. Anyways, until next time, subscribe to Source Gaming, and, yeah. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.